All right, boys, what is going on? My name is Clay. Welcome to the video. Comp is literally right around the corner, and you need to come up with a drop spot if you haven't already. I mapped out 10 different drop spots. I tested every single one of them. After testing all 10 drop spots, I've come up with 2 that I think are really, really good. I tested some of these in scrims as well. These are like low-key drop spots in solos. Not many people go there. Not too many people know about them. It's like an unconventional route. So I'm going to share with you guys the 2 best drop spots for solo cash cups this season, in my opinion. The first solo cash cup is going to be on July 18th, so literally here before you know it. You need to be preparing right now for these cash cups, so that way you can be on top of your game and ahead of everybody else. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Let me add, make sure you stay to the end because we're actually going to do a 3rd bonus spot. All right, so first what we're going to do is hop in Google Chrome, and we're going to put the link in and look at all the drop spots that I made, all 10 of them. Link is down in the description. Click that, copy paste it. Once you do, you're going to see this map, but I have all of my drop spots labeled 1 2 3 all the way through 10. After testing all 10 of these drop spots, my 2 favorite drop spots are drop spot number 5 and drop spot number 7. Both of these drop spots have a lot of chest spawns. Looking at drop spot number 5 right here, it actually has 12 possible chest spawns. Now we go over to drop spot number 7. There's actually 17 possible spawns here. That is a lot of chests. All right, so as we're flying over here to drop spot number 5, let's go ahead and check this out, show you where the chests are, how I take the loot route, all of that. As you can see, we are landing next to one of the new alien POIs, essentially. It's not named on the map. You can go to this spot if you want, but I can almost guarantee you this is going to be contested every game in a cash cup. There's railguns here, and there's scanners here, and there's also a permanent launch pad here. Somebody's probably going to go here every time. Let's go ahead and grab this first chest. What is really good about this spot, though, since there's a brand new spot here, pretty much all the attention is going to be drawn over there. You're going to have multiple people landing there, contesting and fighting off spawn there, while you're just down here vibing, getting your chests. Little chest on the table here. Obviously, Battle Lab, we're getting blessed with RNG here. There's possible pepper spawn, ammo crate here, chest spawn above here. There's another chest spawn here. And finally, I like to come over to this fountain because there's usually an ammo crate right here. After I loot this little area over here, this little village looking area, I come up this hill. There's actually another chest spawn that spawns right here on top of this rock. Yep, there it is for us. We're just getting legendary chests out here. Is that just because it's Battle Lab? Oh, by the way, dude, this season, I literally love how easy it is to find launch pads, dude. It makes the game easy for bad players, bro. Thank you, Epic. As you can see at this little group of rocks down here, there's another chest for us to open. Keep in mind, I'm usually farming all of these materials along the whole way. And you can get this down to where you can get in and out of this area really quickly. All right, bro. You're conning my area. Alpha'd. I like to come over after hitting that little group of rocks. I come over here to this tower, and I usually just chop it down, 1, so I can get the materials, and 2, it's just easier. It's just easier than going up and looting the chests and looting the ammo crates, all that. Ammo crate spawns down here. Grab that. Ammo crate up top breaks. Chest breaks. Boom. After I loot this little tower here, I like to come down to this group of rocks right here. Now, this is where you need to be careful. There is never going to be a drop spot that's completely uncontested. It just doesn't exist. I mean, you could possibly get this drop spot contested, but it's just not as likely. Not as many people know about this route. Over here at this chest spawn, it is pretty likely whoever lands at Spire is going to fly over here and try to get this chest spawn. But if you're quick enough up there, you can come down here and get it before they can. Once you're looting down in this area, this is where it's likely you're going to get shot at. If this area has not been touched yet and I'm quick enough, I'll hit this, come down here, and immediately make my way over to this bus. Snag this thing. Get another chest spawn down here at the bus, and another ammo crate. Get this. Boom. Get all this loot. Ammo crate there. And then I head right over to this building here. Now, what's really good about this building and why I think it's so important to come all the way down here, like, you might actually have enough loot off just the top chests up there, but what's so important coming down here is simply the materials. This building has a lot of metal. You can come down here, break all these things, get metal from all of this. Make sure you break these generators. Get this chest. I usually am not kidding. I strip this place of all metal possible. Break this. Break the stairs. Get this metal here. And, I mean, you get the point. Then you break all of these until you get your metal as close to max as possible. Here, I think on this route, you end up with roughly 250 to almost 300 metal once you get all the metal out of this building. Make sure you come up top, though, because there's a possible ammo crate spawn, and this can actually be a part spawn if you're trying to convert over to an AUG or a lever action shotgun. Now, be careful in this area as well. Like I said, Spire, the person whoever lands at Spire over there likes to come to this area, and whoever does this route and drops at these 2 places will likely come over here as well. So it's really important that you're super quick all the way up here, so that way you can be the first one to get here and take advantage of getting all of the metal. Now, once I'm done with this metal, yo, what up, llama? What up, my guy? We're gonna come down here, farm both of these trailers for all the metal possible. And obviously there's a chest on top as well, so let's go ahead and snag this. And then you can come down here and farm these little things for metal. These are just like tiny bits of metal. It's not really that much. 7 per hit, 5 to 7 per hit, as you can see right there. But every little bit counts. Once I go up this hill, there should be a chest spawn right here inside the trees for us. Boom. There you go. Now you're good to go. Obviously, I'm in Battle Lab, so my RNG is literally insane in here. But between all of these chests, you should have plenty of loot to fight through a late game. You do not need a spaz. You do not need a scar. You do not need insane loot to make it through a late game. If your positioning and awareness are really good and up to where they need to be, you will make it through the late game with not necessarily the best loot. Once I'm done with this drop spot, I actually like to go up this hill. Depending on how stacked the game is, I start looking for tags on people. Like if it's a solo scrim and it's zone rules, I'll start getting on top of these hills looking for surge. Or you can just get on top of these hills and hopefully catch players rotating and either snipe them, get a headshot snipe, or crack their shields and push. Also, after you get all the loot, one thing I like to do is come into this area here and see what scraps that I can get and maybe top off my metal. There's not a whole lot of metal in here. These finches actually give you brick, but some of these railings will give you metal around here. These towers will give you metal. And then I like to check both of these buildings for either a railgun or a scanner if I don't have one, because both of those are literally insane this season. Now that we've checked out drop spot number 5, we're going to move over to drop spot number 7. Now this one, I will say, this is an area that a lot of people like to rotate through after they're done looting their main POI. You could potentially get people rotating through. You have to be careful. I said there's 17 chests at this drop spot here, so if you're going to get contested, odds are you're either going to get contested here at this building or there at bridge, and you can either let someone have this half of the loot or that half of the loot. You don't necessarily have to hit every chest. The goal is to get enough loot to make it through late game and get your materials up, and then you're good to go. You can allow somebody to get their loot and move on. So as you guys can see, let's go ahead and get through here. Chest spawn outside. Obviously you want to be farming all the way through here. Chest spawn right up through here. The one good thing about this spot is all of this metal that's inside this building. And let me quickly go out here and look. All of the metal gas station here, all of this railing is all metal. There's a couple ammo crates here. Make sure you don't miss them. There's that one. And then there's one that spawns over here in the corner that can also be a nuts and bolts case. Go in the back here. All this metal that's back here. Get this chest. Boom. And one thing that's important that you want to do is check on top of this little roof right here, because there can be a weapon spawn here. And then additionally, I like to break into the attic and see what other loot spawns are in here. If anything good spawns for you, you never know. Then we're gonna head over here to the gas station, get the chest that's inside of here. You get a possible pepper spawn. Oh yeah, and then a possible safe spawn as well. Get this chest. Check this roof for anything good. And by the way, make sure you farm these. This is going to be your source of metal on this path. It's very easy to walk out of this spot with everything you need for late game. There's brick, plenty of wood around here. Get this chest. Boom. Oh, and by the way, don't be dumb like I did and miss this. I typically like to land at this area first and then work my way down. But again, more likely if you're going to be contested on this route, it is going to be this spot here first. If you really don't want to contest off drop, you can go down here, let the person have that, and then sneak up on them. And we're going to go ahead and make our way over here to the bridge. It's possible ammo spawns or weapon spawns up top here. Little ammo crate, grab that. Chest below here. Let's go ahead and snag this. Boom. You also get some wood pallets if your wood's not topped off. Little nuts and bolts crate here. Go over here. Get the ammo crate here. Come over here. Break this. Get this chest. And a little chest spawn on top of this wagon here. Go inside of this building. Get this chest spawn. These provide wood, but the good thing is these little chairs, if you need to top off your metal, actually provide a little bit of metal. Every little bit counts. Come up here. Break this chest down. Move over to this next little section. Floor spawn here. Wood pallets here. Come around this way, and just on this opposite side here, there's another floor loot spawn. Come over to this boat next, by the way. There's a little chest spawn on top of this, and then also a floor loot spawn here as well. After I hit this, I make my way over to like this little purple area. There is a floor loot spawn here as well, in addition to another chest spawn. Now at this point, if you get this bridge by yourself and you come over here and get these last couple of chests and floor spawns, you could pretty much have a loadout and be ready to make it through late game. Now your materials aren't going to be the best. You'll have plenty of wood and plenty of brick, but you're going to need metal. So that's really why you need to come up to this area to get the metal. But alternatively, if that is contested up there and you still need metal, come over down to this area, the old Dusty Depot. RVs here that'll give you the metal. These RVs are pretty darn good for metal. You have the metal crates here. You've got more floor loot spawns that you can come around and check out, see what you can get. A little floor loot spawn down here up under it. Grab this. Boom. Ammo crate spawn up here. You get a couple of veggie spawns here, which is actually really good. You can get possible peppers. Another ammo crate spawn. Come around this way. If you really want to be efficient about it and you still need wood, you can jump up here, hit this, get this pallet before you break it. Boom, get the metal, get the chest. You know the drill. Just continue working your way around here. Get all the metal and materials that you need. Then you can come over here, and then actually on this rack right over here, you're going to have an additional chest spawn. Grab that. Oh, look at that. A little railgun. Yoink. And then after you loot up Dusty, you can come down here. You get additional floor loot spawns here. Additional brick if you need. Check down here and then work your way right up the hill. And then you've got another spawn right up here for loot as well. Come up here, grab this chest. See what else you can get. Floor loot spawn. And at that point, if you have that whole area uncontested, you have bridge, you have the garage and cafe, you have Dusty, and then this little area here, I would almost guarantee you're gonna have enough loot. If you don't have enough loot coming out of here, just RNG just literally does not like you. Now I will say this drop spot compared to drop spot number 5 is more likely to be contested off of drop. I have landed here before and have been contested here, but I've also landed here and had literally this entire area to myself. What is good about this spot, if you get contested, you can take this half and then let them have that and this, or you can come up here, get all of this and this, or come up here, get all of this and then that, or that and then that. You can just split it however you want. Just be aware of where the opponent is going, get what loot you can and get out. And on the plus side, once you're done looting all of this, you're basically dead center on the map. So if zone pulls one way or the other, you're pretty much going to be able to get there with ease. You're not going to have to go across the entire earth. All right, boys. I know I said I was only going to do 2 drop spots, but we're going to do one more. We're going to add a third and do a bonus drop spot. This is not necessarily a super new route in drop spot, but I think it's still pretty low key and pretty feasible. It's actually drop spot number 2 on the map. So as you can see what the drop spot is, we're going to go ahead and land here at the bridge and run through and see what the loot is like. We'll land right over here. Little floor loot spawn. Boom. Chest. Get this metal up in here. This is all I think a really good drop spot, and I've actually landed here in cash cups before. It's been a really long time, but the thing is off rip, you're gonna have 500 metal, and that is really good. That's like a really big deal. There's floor loot spawns over here. You don't want to forget those. Check the chest down here under the bridge. Oh yeah, pro tip, by the way, if you hop down from the bridge on this little loot path, you can come down here and there should be ammo crates and like a floor loot spawn for you. Pretty much right away though, I like to hit this spot, get my metal, and come over here to this little area. Check inside of here for ammo crates and weapons. Get the ammo crate. You can check the roof for loot spawn. Got a little pistol up there. Come over here, get this floor loot spawn. If you want to make sure you don't get contested here, you can kind of force a player to not land on you per se if you immediately dive for this little garage here in front of the bridge. I feel like if you get contested, this is probably where the other person's gonna land. And come through here, get the ammo crates, get the chest up here on the roof. And get the gold out of the cash register. There's a veggie crate inside of here for you. Get the chest spawn. Don't miss this though. Make sure you come over here towards this payphone and get this ammo crate. When you do these kind of off drop spots that are not super crazy popular spots, you need to make sure you get every bit of ammo you can. Once you're done looting the gas station, come down here to the water, riverbank, get this chest. Just be a little bit careful. If somebody's going to contest you also in this area, it's very likely that they're going to land at compact cars here. If you want to add that to the drop spot, if it's uncontested, you can. But you're almost guaranteed whoever's at Dirty Docks comes up here almost every time. Maybe a little different this season since there's no AI to upgrade from. I like to get that chest. Come over here. I like to loot closer to the enemies first. Get the loot and then head back that way so that way I can get away from them sooner. Make sure you come down here. Get this spawn. These bridges are really, really good for brick. You can farm these little pillars and they will give you insane amount of brick for not much farming. A little loot spawn over there. I'm like 99% certain there's an ammo crate at this rock. There it is. Boom. Ammo crate. Once you farm up on this truck over here, come over here, this little area. Floor loot spawn, chest, get the metal out of this place. Couple pieces of metal here, not too bad. Come out here, another floor loot spawn. Wow, I just got double launch pad. Get the metal from this. And then check the roof, see what other loot you got up here. Ugh. And then you can get the metal off of this as well. So you can see this route is really good for metal. Don't worry about looking in the corn. There's not actually any chest spawns in the corn, which is really weird here. I don't know why. You can get this for metal if you wanted. Come on over here to the farmhouse. You can talk to this dude if you want. Get the ammo crate here. Break this wall. Get the chest under the stairs. I like to go up. Break into the attic here, see what loot spawn you got. Come all the way over here, grab yourself a chest, break down, get the gold out of the bed, and then you can check out downstairs. Just make sure there's no possible floor spawns that you miss, or no ammo crates, anything like that you miss, and then you're pretty much good to go. If you get gas station in this spot uncontested, you're pretty much guaranteed a loadout that's gonna be viable for a cash cup. Now this is an optional part to this route. You don't have to do this. As you can see up on the top in like the purple area, there's a chest on the map here. You can come get this if you want. I would kind of use this little purple area over here in that chest and those floor loot spawns as a bailout area. If you get contested off a drop at one of your little, like either the bridge or the gas station area, go to the purple area, get that chest, and then you can come down here to the water and go to where this chest is marked off. This chest is actually just going to be buried underground. This is kind of an optional part to the path. I have it marked off so that way if you get contested, you can come down here and grab the loot. And same goes with this little spot over here. Run up to this little campfire area, get yourself the chest that's inside of here, get the ammo crates. Come over here, chop this thing, bop, get you the chest. It is a good possible chance you get contested here, but you can split, let somebody have that. You take this. After you take this, head on over there, get this chest, get the chest in the sand over there, get the chest over here. Wrap your way back around, come over here. Pretty much all of these drop spots have enough chests where if you do get contested, you can let them take a part of it and you can go do the other half of the route. All 3 drop spots that I've showed you should give you enough materials, should give you enough ammo, should give you enough weapons. You should have a decent loadout. You should be able to make it through a late game. If you have enough ammo and mats and your positioning is good, you can make it through a late game with great weapons. It's literally that simple. All right, boys, that is going to wrap it up for this video. These are the 3 drop spots I think you should try out for cash cups this season. Solo cash cups, that is. Let me know what you think in the comments below. All of these spots, like I said, have plenty of loot, metal, ammo, all the mats you would need. And if you get contested, you can take one half and let somebody else take the other. And all of these spots put you center map to where you basically can get to zone quickly any way it goes. Let me know what drop spots you guys are going to be using in the comments below. Let me know what you thought of these drop spots. If this video helped you out, please feel free to hit that sub button. More content will be coming out soon, boys. That is going to wrap it up. My name is Clay, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.